Hello everyone, I'm Favor Bumi Afuye. I want to continue with the series I started in my previous video, which I spoke about the woman series. I titled it the woman series, sorry. And in this series, I told us about why the Bible was written the way it was written concerning women, which the reason is because the Bible, God made humanity at the state of suppressing women, subjecting women to all manners of things. You don't have the right to choose who you want to love or who you love, and you don't have the right to choose who you want to marry. You know, this was the state where humanity was when God met humanity. And during war, the women, like you kill the men. After killing the men, you pick the women for yourself. You know, you take them as slavery, as wives, as concubine, and whatever. That was the state we were. And the women don't have the right to speak, don't have the right to share in family inheritance. Even till today, some cultures, like even in Plateau State, even in my state where I come from, a woman doesn't have rights to share in her father's inheritance or her mother's inheritance. You know, this was the state where we were. Like, the woman doesn't have a value. Not She doesn't have a value at all. She only has value when she is married. So if she's single, she doesn't have value. Then where she has value is when she is married, then to sexually satisfy her husband, then in childbirth. You know, that is all we know about the woman. Sexual thing, the moment a woman is mentioned, take for granted that you have the thought of sex. That is where her value lies. Until today, women still live in this kind of mentality. Even after all the exposure, we feel we are civilized and all that. You still see cultures are still like this. So many cultures are like this. I only spoke about the one I'm even familiar with. What about the ones I'm not familiar with? So we have long suppressed women, so we don't even know the value, the importance of this being. We don't even understand the revelation that God is revealing to us through this being. So every time, it is always about the man. It's of recent times that they allow women to even go to school. So you can imagine what has been obtainable even before now. So this is something that even in my own lifetime, I grew up to see that women are not allowed to go to school. Some of them, it is in their husband's house that the husband decides, okay, I want to educate my wife. That you see them going to school in old age. That's when you see some women going to school, because the father feels he's wasting his money on a woman. He shouldn't invest his money on a woman because she will be married to another man. You know, this kind of weird mentality. And because of this ignorance, we've had so many men sent to their early grave because they don't understand the power embedded in the woman. We have more widows than widowers. And even the women themselves don't even know why they just became widows. Some of them, they don't know. And the men don't know. The Bible tells you that you should deal with the woman with wisdom, with understanding, because they are weaker vessels. She is only weak at the physical, not in the inside. She is an intuitive being. She was taken out of the rib. She was not molded or created the way you were created. She was taken from the rib. So this simply makes you to understand that this woman is an intuitive being, and whatever is intuitive is stronger than what is physical. So you will see women going through all manners of crises in their life, and you see them surviving. But a man goes through just a little, and you see it all over his face that he's going through this kind of thing. So, you know, there is a serious need to understand the woman. And we cannot understand the woman if we don't understand the reason for her formation. So if we understand the reason for her formation, then we will understand her. So it is important we understand the woman. You want to deal with all manners of crimes in the society, you must understand the woman properly, and the woman must understand herself properly in order to bring about a change. We don't need a reformative system. All we need is to understand the women and help the women to understand themselves. Then we will deal with all those things, all these crimes in our society. So, I will stop here. In my next videos, I will continue again from here because it's a very wide topic. So I have to deal with it for some time in order for us to understand. So I stop here for now. Thank you for listening. The Lord bless you till I come your way next time. Thank you.